Hi, welcome to this new series, Manufacturer's Catalogue. The idea is to take a car that's available in a number of versions in the real world, make GTA builds for a lot of them, and then provide you with the build sheet so you can do the same. I don't want to do all the bottom of the range stuff, so I'll tend to pick something from fairly high up the range and then some of the top range ones, or maybe the ones made by third-party approved manufacturers. Let's kick things off with the Ubermacht Rhinehart, based of course on a BMW 3 Series Touring, the G21. This is thankfully a really good looking BMW. It's also really good looking in the game, and good looking BMWs seem to be getting rather rare these days. There are some unbelievably horrible things coming out, I'm afraid, from BMW at the moment, but still we have this. Starting off then with an M Sport. Let's say that it's an M Sport 340i, for example, in a very classic dark blue with a pale leather interior. This is how I would specify my own M Sport were I lucky enough to be speccing one right now. Don't try to memorise anything. There's a build sheet coming at the end with everything that you need to know. I will say, of course, you can pick whatever colours you like, and nipping onto Google will show you the range of standard colours, or indeed a configurator. The stock wheels are quite good. They're not what I'm showing here, but they are very BMW-like, and another good option. Moving up a peg, we have the M3 Touring. Now this is built as a G81 with those really gopping nostrils on the front where the lovely kidney grille should be. Luckily in game they're not reproduced, so you can have your M3 with a nice front. I think it looks stunning with these wheels in this purple colour. Now I have read some dissent that they didn't give in game a carbon spoiler to go with a carbon roof. But I looked into this a bit more, and the car is not available with a carbon roof. They decided it just wasn't worth engineering for this low volume model. So in fact it has a standard painted roof for which you can use a standard painted spoiler. There are also those little vents you can see in the hood of the car, which again are from the real car. So overall you can do a really good job. Oh dear, BMW body shops are reassuringly expensive, so I think we should move on to something else now, and this is the AC Schnitzer version of the BMW M3. They take the standard M3, tart it up with some extra spoilers, different wheels, etc., but also give it completely different suspension and a power hike to 602 horsepower. I wish the game gave you those little canards at the front, but it doesn't. However, I think this is a really good looking build, a very viable alternative. It's not the one I would pick. In real life, if I wanted the Ultimate 3 Series, I would get this, the Alpina B3. The Alpina B3 has often been termed the gentleman's M3, and I think that's a very good description. The car is still hugely fast, has all the attributes of the car it's based on, but Alpina always managed to work great wonders with the suspension to make the car not only handle well, but also to ride very well, despite the very thin tyres. I picked white here for variety. I think the car actually looks really good in the dark green, as you will have seen it in my garage tour, but I just used that for the Schnitzer, so I thought I'd try white. It's a classic combination with this red interior, of course. Just before we get to the build sheets, a little bit about driving the car. I do enjoy driving it around. I don't find it the most exciting. I think some of the muscle cars can be a little bit more exciting, but at least the car holds the road decently, and when it is pushed too hard the back comes out, and I don't think you can ask for too much more than that. Also, it lets me live the fantasy of owning my own Alpina B3, because I genuinely believe in the real world, certainly in the UK where I live, for an everyday do-it-all car, if you could afford to buy and run one of these, you couldn't do much better. This build sheet is hosted on my Discord as a PDF, and there's a link below to join that, or of course you can simply screenshot it from here. A new series is always a bit of a gamble to run to see if people enjoy it, so if you've got this far you've seen the episode, so thank you very much, and please could you comment down below and tell me, do you think this is a worthwhile series? And if you do think it's a worthwhile series, are there any cars you'd specifically like me to feature? I'm planning already the 8F Drafter and the Comet S2. I definitely want to do those two. and I think beyond those it will be down to viewer suggestions. Hitting that like button would really help boost the channel, so if you can do that it would be very much appreciated. And if you like real cars in GTA but you're not yet subscribed, well, please do subscribe. But above it all, thank you so much for watching.